Good Shabbos. The first of this week's two Torah portions, Mattos, begins with the laws of vows. So we're going to talk a little bit about the deeper mystical meaning of a vow. So when someone takes a vow and says that this is off limits to me, so mystically speaking, he has made this thing as holy as a sacrifice. Now, what's phenomenal here is that sacrifices you can only bring from certain kosher species. You're not allowed to bring anything that's not kosher on the altar as a sacrifice. However, when one makes a vow, he can even make a vow concerning something that's not kosher, and all of a sudden, that non-kosher object has the sanctity of a karban, as a offering to God. Now, what is the reason for this? So the reason for this is because we are taught that in between the Torah and the Jewish people, Yisrael Kodma, Yisrael actually is higher, it's before even the Torah. And what that means mystically is that the Torah comes from the emanation of wisdom of God, while the Jew comes from the essence of God. And God breathes from his essence into the Jew, the soul, a piece of himself. Thus, the Jew has that power. Now, interesting enough, there is a argument, and there's a whole talk about this, we're just going to be brief here, concerning what age can a person begin to make a vow. Now, one opinion says that it's when they reach adulthood, which would be for a girl 12 years and 1 day, a boy 13 years and 1 day. Now, even though biblically speaking, adulthood does not work on the age of your passport, but rather it works on the biological maturity, such as pubic hair, so forth and so on. But nevertheless, over here, the power is actually in the age itself. Another opinion says, no, even the year before the age maturity, that means for a girl, 11 years and 1 day, and for a boy, 12 years and 1 day, as long as they can have the understanding of who God is and then what a vow unto God is, that would be okay. Now, what we're really being taught here is that the essence of the Jew, on one hand, one says that this is something which is beyond the Jew's internal dimensions. It just simply is the essence of God, encompasses the person, and therefore they have the power to make holy even that which is non-kosher through a vow. The other opinion says it's even deeper than this, because the essence of God which he gives into the Jew is not just to encompass the Jew, but to penetrate the Jew's actual understanding, the Jew's knowledge and understanding that of God and that we belong to God and we vow to God comes not because of the intelligence of the Jew, but because of the essence of who the Jew is. And thus, we have within us the power to elevate that which is kosher by engaging with it, and to elevate even that which is not kosher by a vow of separation. May we already reach the time where Bayom Hahu Yiyeh Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad, the entire world in that day will be the oneness of God, and there will be true peace and divinity, and the oneness of divinity and the peace of divinity upon all mankind, upon the entire world.